Now in today's video, I went ahead and ordered another product from VanEssential. In the past, I've ordered the upper storage panels for the rear door, and I've ordered the window coverings for the rear door to cover the windows that are insulated, and I was really happy with them. So I went ahead and ordered the lower storage panels for the Ford Transit, and they make these for other vans. So inside the box, you'll see that you get a little box of hardware. That has a whole bunch of screws in there, self-tapping sheet metal screws. Instructions, and then you get your two panels. So this is the rear passenger door. They marked it as right. Kind of solid, a solid backing to them. Nice fabric. Feels pretty resilient. Should be able to take a little bit of abuse back there if you're putting stuff in them. This one's for the driver's side door, so we'll go get them installed. So looking at the door, like I said, I ordered the top panel before. Super happy with its quality, so I ordered the insulated window covers from them too. Also love them. And then my back lower panel, I kind of made this myself over the plastic cover that was here. There was no speaker in that hole, so I kind of could make it into like a little pocket in a way. But it doesn't really fit with the door anymore. And it's 3 years old, they're kind of starting to wear out, so let's get those things pulled off. To pull these off, just use a trim removal tool, just so you don't scratch your paint. Just get started. So I've already started that corner a little bit. Just work your way around the edge. Pretty rewarding pop when they pop out like that. Work around, get them popped out. Eventually you can just pull it straight off. You get to a point. This is what you look at underneath. You'll see a little more sheet metal in the back. I put some kill mat on there to kind of help deaden sound. This is the back of those panels. You can see all the little pops where they're kind of located around it. So there's a bunch that you have to pop out. And looking at the other door, same deal. Already put kill mat in there just to kind of deaden the sound and vibration. I've had Insulate in there in the past, but I took it out for this video. Now I'm going to put painter's tape on the inside where the panel is going to sit. I'll show you why, but it mainly is to help with drilling so that I don't walk the drill bit a little bit on your metal, on the sheet metal when I'm trying to drill through. Also use the painter's tape to help support the panels as I drill through them. A nice little design element they included on these is this. There's a fabric section right here that can kind of recess a little bit. So it's not like a solid, entirely solid back. They have a little cutout so it fits your door a little more appropriate. Now I went ahead and got some screws put in. Learn from my mistake, don't drill straight in the corner. There's holes right there and I'll show you on the other side. There's also little hidden areas to help push in that panel that can flex back and forth for 2 extra screws. This panel, I tried drilling straight in the corner and there's holes behind there, so there was nothing to grab onto, so I had to move it over. So I did leave little marks in my panels. Kind of a bummer. This panel also has little sections where you can put an extra screw. So there's one on that top pocket. There's one in that bottom corner. This looks, it's not in the instructions to put one there, but that looks reinforced for a screw as well, so I'll probably put one there. It feels solid behind it. Lots of screws are left over, so I'll kind of space them out around the edges and kind of make it look a little more, have it be a little more reinforced. So got extra screws on here. This panel, they're all about 5.5 apart, 5.5 inches, where there's a good run where you can actually do a couple in a row. Talking about the features, this way it has a little table that comes out. It has little teeny pockets that could hold loose screws or nuts or bolts, that could fly away or want to run away, I should say. And then it has another zipper pocket on the top. This fabric also looks somewhat reflective. It has little hooks for carabiners, just like the top storage panels did. So you can hook little hooks into there and hang stuff. Looking at the other panel, you're going to have the same row of hooks along the top of it. You'll have these 2 little pockets under there. I don't know what could really go in there, but they're kind of just little pockets, kind of stretch a little bit. And then you have 4 storage pockets with adjustable straps or tightening stuff down. This could hold larger objects like maybe power adapters or something. I'll put stuff in there for tires. You can see I put that extra screw in to go in the center to help hold the middle down. And this door has a 6-inch spacing between all the screws, about, for the long run sections of it anyway. So now let's take it all apart. I'll show you why I put that painter's tape under there. So taking it off, you can see where the painter's tape was. I drilled nice, clean holes. This one, got lucky. That was pretty clean one, but this one, I walked that bit like crazy. Huge hook where I just, it wasn't biting into the sheet metal and it kind of just walked across it, scratched it. I'm going to put paint over them. But also, look at all this sheet metal shavings that is in here. Also, the metal shavings get stuck in the back of the panel. Like, I'm going to vacuum all this out, clean it all off, and then I will spray it with Rust-Oleum rust inhibitor. So there, I walked another drill bit right there, but the rest of the holes look pretty good. So yeah, I'll pull the painter's tape off, and then I'll spray it. So you can see, sprayed all the holes, prevent the rust. I think I got all the ones that I messed up on. I'm also going to take this time. I ordered some Havelock Wool, so I'm going to put the Havelock Wool in the doors, kind of fill it in, get rid of the Thinsulate. The Thinsulate it's too thin. It doesn't fill the gaps as well. The Havelock Wool seems like a good product, so stuff them with Havelock Wool. Now I should mention, if your van doesn't have a rear window, the VanEssentials does make the same panel for the window area too. So you can turn your whole back door into basically utility with storage pockets. So if you don't have the rear window, you can get another panel if you want it for storage. But here's what it all looks like, all done. It looks really nice. It ties the back door all together. Everything kind of goes with itself. It matches. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm happy with the product. They're pretty affordable overall. They're found on Amazon, so I'll post links to all of them in the description. They make these for Transits, the Mercedes, and the Ram. So all the vans have them. So yeah, that's it. That's it for this video. Like and subscribe for more content, and thanks for watching.